Welcome to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This video is on your Indy Fed results for WrestleMania week, and also some new promotions that are starting up. Andrew McMahon, a new female, reports that a new female promotion, wrestling promotion, named Beauty Slammers, is touring Nova Scotia and New Brunswick from April 25th to May 10th. Former TNA Knockout Serena and former WWE Diva Serena Deeb are headlining the Serena are headlining the tour. They will crown the first ever first champion on the May 1st show from Sydney, Nova Scotia. The event will also air on iPay-per-view. More information can be found in following at Beauty Slammers on Twitter, facebook.com/Beauty Slammers and beautyslammers.com. Jesse Sorensen posted a message on Twitter that seemed to hint he wanted to return to TNA to fight Zema Ion, as he wrote, thinking it's about time for at Zema TNA to get an ass whooping of a lifetime. He's long overdue for it at Impact Wrestling. Samoa Joe was scheduled to work a show a couple of nights, I think it was last week, at a TNA show in SWE City, Iowa. However, after being banged up the night before, he was given the night off by the company officials, but was expected to work the show in Spencer, Iowa. Unknown if he made that attempt, but I know he wasn't at the last results taping from this past week. Speaking of last week's TNA event from Sioux City, Iowa, KCAU TV channel 9 in Iowa featured a piece on the event, and I'll post a link for you right there. Of course, you can go to KCAU TV and search for it yourself. Former TNA wrestler Wes Briscoe recently spoke with Rodolfo Roman. Here are the highlights on that. He comments on the Aces and Eights storyline being cut short. It could have gone longer, a lot longer, but they could have been a lot more storylines with it. It's new management, but that's what you can do with it. On what he is doing now since parting ways with TNA. Right now, just training. Hopefully, there may be opportunities in Japan or a couple of other options, but right now, just training my butt off. And you can check out that interview right here, this link. Bobby Roode recently spoke with GiveMeSport.com and talked about changes in TNA. There are a lot of changes going right now. I believe these changes have been a good thing. Lockdown was a really solid pay-per-view event, and TNA is moving in a positive direction. The following results from a recent Apex Pro Wrestling Live event. The event took place on March 30th, 2014 at the Buena Vista Community Center in Saginaw, Michigan. A singles match of Adam Cypher defeated Senator Bill John. Another singles match, Mr. Fitness defeated Terror Khan. Another singles match, TNT defeated Evan Craig. Another singles match, Chris Corvus defeated Sebastian Rose. In the Battle Royal, Grizzly House Jones and Father Time won the Battle Royal to face each other in the main event. Amber Rodriguez defeated Nyla Rose in the female action. Tag team match, Chuck Wagon. I wonder if that's from the dog food commercial. Chuck Wagon and Ooga Booga defeated Tommy Klein and King. Familiar names. Rude Boy defeated Joey Drama in another singles match. And another singles match, Great Okuma defeated Ace Evans. And in your main event, Apex Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship match, Father Time defeated Grizzly House Jones. The following results from Insane Championship Wrestling Live event that took place on March 30th, 2014 at the O2 ABC in Glasgow, Scotland. Singles match, Joe Kofi defeated Brian Kendrick. ICW 0G Championship, Fergal Devitt defeated Mark Kofi to become the new champion. Singles match, Paul London defeated Kid Fight. And triple threat ladder match for the ICW Tag Team Championship. The Marion Death Squad of Michael Dante and Tommy End defeated the Buck Boys, Davey Boy and Stevie Boy, and the New Age Clique, BT Gunn and Dick Divers, to become new tag team champions. More singles action. Grotto defeated Mikey Whiplash. Another singles match. Joe Hendry defeated Damian O'Connor. Fatal 4-way match for the ICW Heavyweight Championship. Jack Jeter defeated Chris Renfrew, Sabu, and Wolfgang. More results. Dragon Gate live event took place on March 30th, 2014 at the Wholesale Center Orange Hall in Okayama, Japan. Pre-show match. Yosuke Santa Maria defeated Kodoka. Tag team action. The Millennials of T-Hawk and Aita Kobayashi defeated the Jimmies. That's Genki Horaguchi and Jimmy Susumu. Singles action match. La Flamita defeated Jimmy Kajatora. Tag team action. Ruki Doi and Cyber Kong defeated Jimmy Kanda and Mr. Kuku. Naoki Tanizaki Toyanaka Dolphin. That's a long name. Tag team action again. Akira Tozawa and Yuha Nation defeated Masaki Machizuki and Super Shisha. 6-man tag action. Masato Yoshini, Shinjo Takagi, and Shaki Hoko Boy defeated Yamato, B by B, BXB, Hulk, and Monday Ryu. Thanks to WrestlingNews.net for that, for those results. Following results are from Southside Wrestling Entertainment Live event. Took place March 29th, 2014 at Gordon Craig Theatre in Stevenage, Hertfordshire, England. Singles action. Joseph Connors defeated El Ligero, number 1 contenders match for the SWE Tag Team Champions. Project Ego is Chris Travis and Martin Kirby defeated the Bongra Knights of RJ Singe and Daryl Allen. Singles action, Danny Chase defeated Styx. Another singles action, Tommy N defeated Mark Andrews. Fatal 4-way match. Michael Dante defeated Paul Malin, T-Bone, and Wild Boar. SWE Tag Team Championship match, the Starbucks of Mark Haskins and Robbie X defeated Brian Kendrick and Paul London. And your Tag Team Championship match, again from the other title shot from earlier. Sumerian Death Squad, Michael Dante and Tommy N defeated the Starbucks of Mark Haskins and Robbie X to become the new Tag Team Champions. Following results from Westside Extreme Wrestling Live event that took place March 29th. Sports Center Gasbeck in Wehe, Germany. Singles action, Jamak defeated Shaw Samuels. Singles action, Kim K defeated Vincent Shield. Tag team match, Outsiders, Big Daddy Walter and Robert Drisker defeated Team Prost of Toby Blunt and Mike Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you. WXW Shotgun Championship match, Axel Tischer with Svetlana Kalashnikova defeated Carnage. Best of 3 series match number 1. Melanie Gray defeated Svetlana to lead 1-0. Singles action, Big Daddy Walter defeated Alex Dieter Jr. And John Klinger defeated Karsten Beck by count out. By disqualification, that is. And the next following results. The recent Intercontinental Wrestling Federation live event took place March 29, 2014 at Celebrity Theater in Phoenix, Arizona. Fatal four-way match. Rick Swan defeated A.R. Fox, Anthony Neese, and J.T. Dunn. Singles match. Tyson Prince defeated Alexander Hammerstone. Tag team action. Che Cabrera and Tito Escondido versus Tommy Dre and the Hurricane was declared a no contest. Singles action. Brian Cage defeated Shad Gaspard. Yes, he's back to wrestling. On the indie scene, at least. Six-man tag. Reaper, Ultimo Guerrero, and Mystery defeated El Valiente, Mascara Dorado, and another Mystery. Man. Singles action. Chris Hero defeated Chris Masters. Battle over Christmas, I guess. Tag team action again. Reno Scum. That's Adam Thorne style. And Luster the Legend defeated the Young Bucks of Nick and Matt Jackson. Singles action. Austin Aries defeated Ricochet. And in your main event, John Morrison defeated Shelton Benjamin. The following results from a recent All-American Wrestling live event. The event took place March 29, 2014 at Freaksters Roadhouse in Pontiac, Illinois. Tag team action. Marion Fontaine and Tony Rican defeated Marcus Crane and Mike Horning. AAW Heritage Championship match. Matt Cage defeated Merrick Brave. Singles action. Louis Linden defeated Ethan Page. Fatal four-way dance. CJ Esparza defeated Brett Banks, Davey Vega, and Tyler Colton. Singles action. Rhino defeated Tweak Phoenix. Tag team action. Knight Wagner and Justice Jones defeated Seaman and Moondog Bernard. And in singles action, Jimmy Jacobs defeated Knight Wagner. Number one contender match for the AAW Heavyweight title. ACH versus Kyle O'Reilly went to a 15-minute time limit draw, so it looks like it could be a triple threat in the near future. AAW Heavyweight Championship match. Shane Hollister defeated Michael Elgin. Yeah, former Ring of Honor. Following results from recent CWF Mid-Atlantic live event took place March 29, 2014, Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium in Gibsonville, North Carolina. Singles action. Donnie Dollars defeated Manny Garcia. Tag team action. Aaron Biggs and Chris Lee defeated Jason Miller and Nick Richards. Singles action. Jamie Parker defeated Ray Kendrick. CWF Mid-Atlantic TV Championship match. Mark James defeated Chase Dakota. CWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship match. Rage and the Machine of Michael McAllister and Mecca Mercenary defeated the Killbillies of Evan Banks and Eric Andrews. Singles action. Kamikaze Kid defeated Lee Valiant. And in your the tag team match, Lance Lude defeated Andrew Everett. Lance Lude defeated Andrew Everett, and Smith and Weston. That's Smith Garrett and Charlie Weston. PWI International Ultra J Crown Championship match. Trevor Lee defeated Lance Lude. CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title match. Eric Royal defeated Marcellus King. Thanks to Wrestling-News.net. TNA Wrestling has announced the release of former two-time OVW Women's Champion signee Lady Tapa Drawn, the 31-year-old Germany native that had spent past year with the organization and had been paired with competitor Gail Kim during her time on the main roster. Drawn first appeared on the February 28th episode of Impact Wrestling as a competitor in TNA's Gut Check Challenge against Ivory Velez. She was signed to a developmental deal contract after her appearance and assigned to Ohio Valley Wrestling, where she continued to do her in-ring training since her release was made public on March 14th. John had returned to Ohio Valley to gain further experience inside the squared circle. After first debuting back in 2011 after having been trained by her uncle, the Barbarian and longtime wrestler George South. Before being signed by TNA, she worked for companies including Premier Wrestling Experience and Allied Independent Wrestling Federation, where she became a former one-time AIWF Women's Champion. Before entering the industry, John was a standout athlete, quickly gained success in high school playing both volleyball and basketball after her parents moved to the United States. She went on to play NCAA Division I volleyball for Southwest Missouri State University and spent 4 seasons playing football for the Carolina Queens in the Independent Women's Football League after college. And here's the televised professional wrestling career of Lady Tapa. By the number. From TNA Wrestling, 5 matches on TNA pay-per-view, 2 matches managed on TNA pay-per-view, 9 matches on TNA Impact Wrestling, 14 matches on OVW on Ion Television. I did not know OVW was on Ion. Ion Network. This is Ion Television, not network. 2 main event matches on OVW on Ion TV. During Autism Awareness Month 2014, Maryland Championship Wrestling, Jimmy Cicero and Sean Waltman, formerly X-Pac, came together to body slam autism. Autism is a developmental disorder that affects an estimated 1.5 million individuals in the United States and 10 million worldwide. Today it was estimated that 1 in every 88 children and 1 in 54 boys are diagnosed with autism. Matt Bowman, who performed as a professional wrestler under the stage name The Wise Guy Jimmy Cicero for over 2 decades now, uses his notoriety to bring awareness to autism. In early 2009, when Bowman and his wife Windra learned that their young son was autistic, he returned to the ring for the sole purpose of promoting autism awareness. Bowman's mission became even more important to his family when his second son was also diagnosed with autism. Autism is the fastest growing serious developmental disability in the United States, says Matt Bowman, husband and father of the 2 autistic sons, ages 4 and 6. Boys are nearly 5 times more likely than girls to have autism. Co-owner of MCW, Dan McNevitt, is a longtime friend of Matt Bowman. On April 25th, they will team up with Sean Waltman to body slam autism. I'm ecstatic to be a part of the event and to be assisting Matt in his efforts to raise money for autism awareness, as McDevitt says. For me, raising autism awareness achieves victory on 2 different fronts. It allows me the opportunity to encourage families who suspect that the loved one may potentially be on the autism spectrum to seek an early diagnosis, which in turn can lead to early intervention. I also am able to build bridges within the special needs community. The daily challenges that families with autism face are monumental. For me to be able to share information and provide support is absolutely invaluable. As Bowman said, Maryland Championship Wrestling event, Body Slam Autism, will emanate from the new green room in Dundalk, Maryland on Friday, April 25th, 2014, with an 8 p.m. bell time. Fans will be treated to 8 action-packed matches featuring Sean Waltman, MCW Heavyweight Champion Christian York, MCW Tag Team Champions Napalm and Solo, JCK, Renee Michelle, and all the stars of Maryland Championship Wrestling. Partial proceeds from this event will be donated to Autism Speaks. You can get more event info as it becomes available and purchase tickets online at MCW's official website, Maryland Championship Wrestling, or you can call the 24-hour MCW information line. I'll post the phone number right there for you at 410-511-6600. 6291. Also, make sure to stay up to date on and follow MCW on all of their social platforms. On Facebook, search Maryland Championship Wrestling. Follow them on Twitter at MCW Wrestling and also on Instagram at Maryland Wrestling. Who's Slamming Who podcast featuring a trifecta of guests with the Wrestling Observer newsletters. Dave Meltzer coming on for a half hour to talk about WWE's ongoing WrestleMania planning. In addition, former WWE star Mo from Men on a Mission, Ring of Honor and ECW star Tony DeVito came in for a sit-down interview as well. Who's Slamming Who airs each Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, as part of the VOC Nation radio network on vocnation.com. Call in on the shows at the number 855-VOTE-RADIO. The show is also available for download courtesy of votenation.com. Check it out as Mo offers memory of his close friend and partner, Nelson Mabel Viscera Frazier, coming up through the USWA and his WWE tryout, losing the tag team titles after just 2 days, and his upcoming Nelson Frazier benefit show and Real Deal DVD. Comments on Mabel as a possible Hall of Fame inductee. The one thing that Nelson Frazier talked about more than anything in the weeks before he passed, he wanted to be in the Hall of Fame. He felt like, looking at the way the business is now, he felt like in his heart of hearts, Men on a Mission had done enough, and we had brought so much to the business because how of many acts have spawned off just the Men on a Mission characters. We really felt like we would be in the Hall of Fame. He would tell me all the time, man, if you got anything bad to say about WWE, anything, just, man, don't say it. Keep it to yourself. Don't say a damn thing. We deserve it. We deserve the Hall of Fame. Any comments on WWE still using Men on a Mission gimmick? If you look at 2014 WWE right now, just about 60% of the gimmick characters or whatever have on the TV program right now is a take from either Men on a Mission or from Oscar's character in a sense. Just about everybody's using some type of rap thing, some type of rap music. Even John Cena comes to the ring rapping. You've got the Usos now, instead of saying, whoop, there it is, they're saying, ooh, so. You've got Ron Killings, R-Truth. Instead of going, whoop, there it is. What's up, you know. On getting heat because of Oscar, we met Oscar the same day we flew up to New York and took a limo to Connecticut. We didn't click because Oscar didn't know about the wrestling business. He knew everything in the world about entertainment business, but he didn't know anything about wrestling, our business. So in the beginning, we had a lot of problems trying to get him to realize we're going to get heat for this, we're going to get heat for that, and all these different things. He did get us heat. Nobody ever knew we, Mo and Mabel, were separate from Oscar. Pro Wrestling Syndicate present Supercard 2014 on Saturday night, June the 7th, in Rahway, New Jersey. PWS has just announced that former WWE star Caval has returned from retirement, best known on the indies around the world as Low Key, is coming out of retirement to battle Rhino for the first time ever in an advertised singles match. PWS has also announced the following names as well for the Supercard: Bret Hart, Hurricane Helms, Buff Bagwell, Al Snow, Blue Meanie, Nova, Baron Von Raschke, Lance Hoyt, Davey Boy Smith Jr., that's probably Harry Smith, and Colt Cabana. Thus far as promises that there's still a lot more to come. Autograph signing starts at 6 p.m. with live action at 8 p.m. PWS Supercard. Last year had a span of the course of 2 nights, drawing 1,014 and 1,452 respectively. This year's PWS annual big event is 1 night only show that potentially could be the top drawing independent event of the year. Front row was already sold out. Tickets are available at ProWrestlingSyndicate.com, starting at $20. All ringside ticket holders also receive a free gift as outlined on their site. Prior to June 7th, PWS has the following events lined up. Sunday afternoon, April 13th, PWS will be honoring Scott Epstein with the special memorial event at the Garfield Boys and Girls Club on 490 Midland Avenue in Garfield, New Jersey. All proceeds from the event will be donated to the Epstein family. Live at the event, Scott had been involved in wrestling for decades and was a great friend of PWS. The goal of the event is to raise enough money where PWS can reimburse Scott's family for his untimely funeral costs. Talent appearing for the event include Rocky Johnson, Ivan Koloff, Tommy Dreamer, Nicole Bass, Kevin Matthews, Starman, and many more. Live action includes some of the first-time ever matchups, such as Tony Atlas, who will be reviving his Black Superman persona to take on Bill Irwin, who will be reviving his own Goon persona, not as Wild Bill, as well as PWS champion Bonesaw taking on Black Machismo Jay Lethal. The event is free to attend. PWS is not selling tickets for that event. However, there is a suggested $20 donation at the door, 11 a.m. autograph signing, 12 noon live wrestling. The event will be hosted by legendary wrestling journalist Bill Apter. And also, PWS returns to Rahway, New Jersey on Saturday, April 26th with a spring breakdown featuring former WWE star The Godfather returning to the ring for some action, along with Dan Math versus Lance Hoyt, Eddie Kingston versus Devin Moore, Homicide versus Mario Baccaro, Kevin Matthews versus Bonesaw, and more. And on Saturday, May 17th, PWS Refuse to Lose 2014, featuring the PWS debut of Double J, Jeff Jarrett, who takes on three-time PWS champion Kevin Matthews. For all things PWS, ProWrestlingSyndicate.com. Finding Zach Gowen, official trailer release, available worldwide in New Orleans starting this past Friday. View the Finding Zach Gowen trailer featuring Zach Gowen, and I'll post a link right here for you. Featuring Zach Gowen, Jimmy Jacobs, Truth Martini, Rhino, Paul London, Jimmy Cordeas, Brian Gory, and more, as you'll see in the video for the trailer. Available starting April 4th, 2014 on DVD and digital download at joedombrowski.com, or buy your copy in New Orleans at Mid-South Legends Fan Fest or WrestleCon this week on the weekend event. After a tumultuous childhood, an 8-year-old Zach Gowen faced the ultimate adversity, cancer. It was a battle that would cost Zach his left leg, but still he refused to be a victim. Just 10 years later, Zach would see his childhood dream come true, a career as a world-famous professional wrestler. Eventually signing with the global phenomenon World Wrestling Entertainment. However, success and fleeting, and a young, immature, and now unemployed Zach now found himself on a new road, one of self-destruction. Fame and fortune gave way to drugs and alcohol, and it seemed like that once an inspirational story of hope was destined for a dark and depressing end. Of course, death, he has not had that yet. That's the last resort. Had Zach lost his way for good, or could he rediscover that light that had guided him through so many perils of his past? For the first time ever, watch in its entirety the life story of the one man who was given everything before he was ready to handle anything, and who had to lose it all to find himself. Finding Zach Gowen, the life story of the world's first one-legged pro wrestler, is a journey of emotion and drama that must be seen to be believed. Despite being just 30 years of age, Zach has experienced enough to fill 4 or 5 lifetimes, and for the first time ever, Zach is completely open and honest about his greatest triumphs and tragedies in this 2-disc, 4-hour DVD set. Featuring an in-depth interview with Zach Gowen on his family and personal friends, as well as wrestling superstars Jimmy Jacobs, Truth Martini, Rhino, Paul London, Jimmy Cordeas, Gregory Iron, Brian Gory, and more. Rarely or never seen before photographs and video footage of Zach throughout his life from the cast's personal collection. Special bonus matches featuring alternate commentary by Zach himself, including Zach Gowen versus Truth Martini, his first ever pro match. Zach Gowen versus Nate Madsen, his final match before rehab. And then Zach Gowen, Christopher Daniels, and Matt Cross, formerly of Tough Enough, versus Johnny Gargano, Josh Prohibition, and Nate Madsen. And then you got Zach Gowen versus Gregory Iron and the hot new Stephanie. And that concluded the Zach Gowen part and what have you. By Jimmy Daniel, this is a recap of OVW TV episode 763 that will be aired on Louisville on April 5th and was available online at ovwwrestling.com/TV/763. No clips again this week, and we go straight to the announce table. OVW broadcast team, Dean Hill, Gilbert Corset, and Michael Titus. Shannon the Dude is our OVW ring announcer. Gilbert implies that things are going to be combustible around here tonight as the key players from 4-6 Sunday night special are here. Match number 1, Aaron Sky and Primetime Robbie Walker versus our OVW Tag Team Champions, King of Pink, Devin Bostic and Executioner Robert DeLuna. Josh Ashcraft is our official for this match. It's noted that the champ will defend their titles at SNS against the newly formed team of Muhammad Ali, Baez, and Adam Revolver. Bostic chops Walker and hollers, "Who starts now?" Walker proceeds to fire up on him and does the same to DeLuna before tagging in Sky. Bostic gets hip tossed 3 times by Sky and across the ropes, allowing DeLuna to wander and clobber Sky. The champs drag Sky to their corner for customary beatings, as Titus points out that Walker is not helping by attempting to enter without benefit of a tag. Bostic riffs on an elbow drop and Walker tags in legally. Walker drop kicks and splashes Bostic for a 2, but DeLuna broke it up. And DeLuna flung Sky to the corner and grabbed Walker so that Bostic could hit the super backstabber. That's what Gilbert calls it, for the pin. The champs celebrate their hard-fought victory by dishing out some more bonus beatings to Walker and Sky until Baez runs out with a chair to chase the champs away. Out from the curtain comes career killer Timmy Danger to our OVW champion, strongest gamer alive, Marcus Anthony. Danger's very important thing to say this week is that he hates people like Baez who hide behind other people. Bostic comes up to Baez in the ring but cowers in the corner so that DeLuna can chop block him from behind. Danger encourages the champs to lay the beatings on Baez, and they even throw in a complimentary super backstabber. Danger and Anthony in the ring as Danger says that our OVW owner, Danny Davis, is not here tonight, and he is busy with Danger's mom and her lawyers after Danger was embraced last week. He adds that neither Ryan Howe or Jalen of Olivencia will get their hands on Anthony or himself in their respective matches at SNS. Danger then pats Bostic on the shoulder and announces that he and DeLuna have aligned themselves with Danger and Anthony to form Danger International. Match number 2, the Body Guy with the Bodyguard versus Party Starter Dwight. Dean says Bodyguard reminds him of Matt Morgan, except Bodyguard didn't do a direct auto interest commercial. Dwight came out in a big Mardi Gras bow tie as one of the new unidentified refs is in charge here. Body Guy attacks Dwight and his bow tie from behind. Then goes to work on the leg a bit. Dwight pulls himself up in the corner and fights back and then bangs Body Guy's head into the turnbuckle. Dwight's knees buckles as he tries to pick up Body Guy for a slam. Body Guy hits a throat jab, then applies a figure 4 leg lock, forcing Dwight to tap out. Bodyguard enters the ring and holds Dwight so that Body Guy can give his own bonus beating. And then OVW Director of Operations Trailer Park Trash was out wielding a blue kendo stick in honor of Kentucky Wildcats, no doubt, and chases the Body Brigade away. And by the way, congratulations, Kentucky Wildcats, for winning the final for the NCAA championship. TPT says that the 2 times he has faced Body Guy, there has been interference from Bodyguard, so that at SNS he will take on Body Guy in a first blood match. OVW returns to Austin, Indiana, in the site of TPT, getting busted up by Body Brigade on April 13th with TPT versus Body Guy in the main event. Gilbert is at ringside to announce that the OVW Ladies Championship will be on the line at SNS. He brings out challenger Queen of the Ring, Lady Tapa, who is accompanied by the guy that checked on her last week. Gilbert showed the footage from last week where she's got a face full of an ether-filled rag, courtesy of Triple R superstar Randy Royal. Our OVW Ladies Champion, Jessie Vale. Tapa said that she woke up in the emergency room where the doctor confirmed that it was indeed ether. She said that Jessie and Royal crossed the line and that they are not only trying to end her career, but her life as well. Tapa says that she is still standing as Gilbert inquires as to the identity of her friend. Tapa introduces him as Royal Red, which we already knew. He is her protector. She says Royal Red will be at ringside at SNS, and what happened last week will not happen again. Royal Red's message to Jessie and Royal is, come on in, the water's fine. Match number 3, the Teflon Don from Bunker Rotten. Eddie Diamond versus Shiloh Johns with Nick Dumeyer, Raw LaMotta, and Clint Poe. Ashcraft is a ref here as Johns gets in each Marauder's face individually before they can enter the ring. The 3 not wrestling leave the ring as LaMotta unties a turnbuckle pad on his way out. Diamond pulls Johns to the exposed corner, but Johns pulls up before hitting the corner where the pad was now fallen off. Diamond bangs Johns' head into 2 of the padded turnbuckles, then splashes him, but has to fight off the other Marauders who have climbed up on the apron. Diamond sets up the Soldier Boy elbow, but Poe trips him up. John chokes Diamond in the ropes and knees him in the ribs. And then John whips Diamond into the exposed corner and aims his taped hand to facilitate the mandible claw at him, but Diamond dodges him and makes him hit the hand on the exposed turnbuckle. Diamond fires up and suplexes Johns before connecting on the Soldier Boy. Dumeyer climbs up on the corner to distract Ashcraft as the other 3 join Johns in the ring to dispose of Diamond as he takes a mic. John says, that is how winning is done. He adds that LaMotta let him down in Elizabethtown last weekend and thus is on very thin ice. He says LaMotta has a TV title match tonight and had better not fail or else. Match number 4, Elvis Patmore versus Paradise. OVW senior official package Chris Sharp was in charge of this match as Paradise is not wearing Hello Kitty tights. Paradise waist locks and fills up. Patmore, as it is pointed out, that Paradise is not showing much ring rust from his time away from the ring. Paradise leaps into Patmore's arms but gets tossed aside, then back to the corner. The theological discussions are happening among the announce team. Paradise reverse whips Patmore across and gives him the keister to the kisser. Paradise hits a leg grab, but Patmore, who we are reminded is a former OVW champion, replies with it with an enziguri and butterflies the arms. Paradise flips forward and kicks Patmore away. Patmore goes up top but crotches himself on the ropes and receives Kiss Passer of Disaster. Receives the... okay, I missed that one. Helps up on the ropes and receives the Kiss of Death, followed by the neckbreaker as Paradise scores the pinfall victory. Passer of Disaster, Rev Stewart, Miles, and Altar Boy Cameron came out. Miles thumped Paradise with a Bible. Cameron handed Miles some handcuffs that are used to cuff Paradise in the corner. Miles greets Paradise with a hearty "Hello, sinner." Then says Paradise was told once to never come back here, but since he did, he will now have to face the consequences. Miles points out that SNS falls on the Sabbath, and the people will find out just how much of a parasite that Paradise really is. Match number 5, Raw LaMotta versus the OVW TV champion, Mr. Marvelous Melvin Maximus. The other unidentified new ref in charge is LaMotta. Was in charge as LaMotta hid behind the curtain and jumped Melvin as he came through. LaMotta swung Melvin into the other ring post and then rolled him inside the ring. LaMotta connected on some lights but misses the splash as Melvin sidestepped. While still wearing his robe, Melvin grabbed LaMotta and applied the deadly bear hug. LaMotta tapped out, and there you go. Johns, Dumire, and Poe came out and surrounded LaMotta in the ring. Johns acknowledges that he and LaMotta are old friends and former tag champs, but then asks, "What have you done for me lately?" Johns says that LaMotta has failed 3 times and only one thing will save him tonight: obedience. Johns says that failure comes at a price, so he directs Dumire to get a chair as LaMotta gets on his knees. Johns tells LaMotta to put his hands on the mat so Johns can smash his fingers with a chair. LaMotta nods and complies, but Tony Gunn runs out with a ball bat as the others scatter. Yep, copying the Sting gimmick. Gunn asks LaMotta if he was really going to take that abuse. Gunn tells LaMotta that he doesn't have to take the negative energy from Johns, then offers him a handshake. LaMotta walks away. Gunn says that SNS, Johns will be getting what he deserves, and Gunn will get rid of the sickness called the Marauders. Match number 6, Wrestling's rock star Ryan Howell versus Bobby Black. Sharp is the ref in this match. Howell graces up with another guitar solo. A girl holds up a sign and Howell gives her a guitar pick. Gilbert notes that this is the first time that Howell will main event SNS. Howell immediately goes for the whammy bar, but Black makes it to the ropes. Black gets whipped across the ring and chopped as Danger and Anthony pop to the curtain to watch. Howell Atomic drops Black and works him over before applying the whammy bar for their submission victory. Danger climbs on the apron and Anthony tries a sneak attack, but Howell turns him and applies a whammy bar. Anthony is seen tapping, even though this isn't a match. Anthony rolls out as Danger hits Howell and gets his attention. Anthony comes back in and locks the Crimson Omen on Howell, flinging him back and forth, jamming eventually. Olivencia runs out and chases Danger around the ring. They end up in the ring where Anthony locks jamming in the Crimson Omen, while Danger hits jamming in the ribs with a shoe. Danger pulls Jamin's pants and vest off, saying that at SNS, Jamin will not strip his clothes off, but he will strip Jamin of his dignity. Anthony locks Jamin back in the hole so Danger can beat him up some more as the show goes off the air. Thoughts of the show? Notice that the Revolver was absent on this week, but I guess only proved himself to Baez if he appears on Sunday. Will he and Baez be introduced as being from the Almost Persia mobile home park? Will Danger end up killing the careers of Bosick and DeLuna? Or if Poe, Dumire, and LaMotta split from Johns after SNS, will Danger entice Johns to join Danger International? I thought maybe Jessie Bell would come out in rabbit ears and call herself the Ether Bunny. I was glad to see Paradise back in action, though I'm not sure what the point of getting handcuffed was unless they intended to spray paint a scarlet letter on him. Sure would be nice to see OVW Hula Hoop champion Ray Lynn on TV again. Gilbert was on target calling this show combustible, and there was plenty of stuff going on. I'll give it a thumbs up. Jeff Jarrett was unveiled has unveiled the Global Force Wrestling promotion and website. A press release touts that GFW will be the most fan interactive wrestling experience in history because of new media, new technology, and more in-tune fans than we've ever had. Wrestling has poised for another boom period like it experienced in the mid-1980s and 1990s, Jeff Jarrett said in a press release. What we're going to deliver is a multi-platform, innovative brand that will engage fans in ways that you've never experienced. It will provide a fresh perspective inside the business that fans have been clamoring for. It's also a reality show as we want to build a brand in which fans are watching our wrestlers evolve from day one and are truly invested in the lives of our talent. In and out of the ring, view the website at globalforcewrestling.com. There are no details yet on when the promotion will debut. It's worth noting that this was labeled the first major announcement when it was teased, so obviously there is more to come. Jarrett's last line certainly plays into rumors that this will start as a reality show with Jeff finding talent for the promotion. You can view the brief video clip on youtube.com. You might get the link itself. I'm pretty sure that you can go to YouTube and search for GFW, Global Force Wrestling. Legendary performer and third-generation promoter Jeff Jarrett and his wife Karen are set to unveil the Global Force Wrestling.com, which promises to be the best and most fan interactive and immersive wrestling experience in history. I've already read that report earlier. The former founder of TNA Wrestling and 12-time world champion who wrestled in WWE, WXW, and numerous international promotions, and his wife Karen have been laying the foundation for GWF since January 2014 of this year. Jeff was born into this business, Karen Jarrett said, and it's his life passion. We saw a unique opportunity to fill a need in professional wrestling, and he has tirelessly devoted himself physically, mentally, and emotionally to doing just that. Videos of the Jarretts previewing the new promotion attached to the hashtag It's Coming have garnered more than 1 million views. Meanwhile, Jeff and Karen have been searching the United States and the international ranks in search of undiscovered talent. The response has been overwhelming, with more than 400 performers from across the globe already evolving GFW talent database. The reality is we want to build a brand which fans are watching our wrestlers evolve from day one and are truly invested in the lives of our talent in and out of the ring, as Jarrett said. Global Force Wrestling expects to make several more key announcements in the coming weeks. Stay tuned. And now that'll end this part of Indie Fed Wrestling results. Stay tuned for more.